It just started slagging. Now watch.
There you go.
See that? Look how quickly it broke it down. Wow! You learn something new every minute.
Yeah, that's new technique there, Sergi.
And I just lowered it. You don't really want to do that too much. I just did that to break down the chunks that I had added because I was being bad. You know, I'm glad you keep me out of trouble, Reese. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably wake up in prison or something. Oh my God.
Also, take the spoon.
That is so cool, man.
So can we wrap this up?
Yeah, start it again. I'm already shooting.
Alright. So, what do you think?
Man, that shit burnt my fingers.
It's good. Is it done, Sergi?
Yeah, I think we got like maybe another few more minutes so it breaks down a little bit more.
Alright.
Okay, let's do this.
So a few more minutes and I think we're done. What are you turning it up again?
I'm gonna turn it up a hair and I'll do this.
Be careful when you turn it up like that.
I'm gonna keep it constantly moving.
And keep it above the heat.
Yeah, definitely. I'm living dangerously.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, it is
Breaking down good now.
That's nice.
This is an advanced technique.
It's just being created right here, right now, before your eyes. Kablam! It's a tsunami of flavor.
Welcome to Flavor Country.
Oh yeah, smell that? I think we are almost done. You can smell it now.
Alright. So when the smell's there and it's the darkest brown you think it's going to get, you're done.
Woo! As it cools off, you could probably press it with the bottom and the spoon. Smell that? Yeah, I think we are now. Woo!
There's your infused oil.
Mmm! That is awesome.
I'm Chef Magic, and this is Sous Chef Serge. This is Pot and Pans. Thank you for visiting with us. Make sure you return for the next exciting episode, and we're out.
And what a lovely way to burn!
What a lovely way to burn. Peace.
What a lovely way to burn. 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 What a lovely way to burn.
Hello, I'm Bruce Margold, a criminal defense attorney and director of Los Angeles NORML, the National Organization for Reform of Marijuana Laws. The producers of Pots and Pans asked me to say a few words about the laws and the consequences of getting in trouble. I have been a criminal defense attorney for 40 years, so I have a great amount of familiarity with the laws, and also as I wear a hat as the director of NORML, the National Organization for Reform of Marijuana Laws, I've been intricately involved with the laws, and not only defending my clients' rights and protecting them, but also as the director of NORML doing my best to try to change the laws so that we don't have the prohibition any longer on us. As the director of NORML, I've also worked for almost 35 years now trying to defeat the marijuana laws and end the marijuana prohibition. But unfortunately, we have not done so. We do have protections for patients in many states in the United States, one of which is California. Approximately 10 states have passed medical marijuana laws that provide patients the opportunity to have medical marijuana for their medical needs. In California, we have a very good set of rules and laws protecting patients' rights. It allows for a patient who has been given the recommendation or approval by a physician to use and possess marijuana for their personal medical needs. In California, for example, we have what is called Proposition 215, which was passed in 1996, that provided that medical marijuana could be used and possessed by patients and their caregivers with a physician's approval. In 2005, we passed Senate Bill 420, which also expanded the marijuana laws that provides for collectives and co-ops so people can come together as patients and produce marijuana, grow it, and provided in their co-op arrangements in order to be able to have more access to marijuana, because there was no access provided specifically for co-ops and collectives under Prop 215, and therefore Senate Bill 420 was passed by the state legislature in California in 2005. Understand there are serious consequences for violation of marijuana laws. For example, there's jail, there's probation, there's loss of driver's licenses, there can be deportation for people that are not citizens of the United States. There could be exclusion from becoming naturalized citizens of the United States. So you understand that the consequences can be serious, including the fact that kids that are going to school can be deprived of any college programs for financial aid if they're convicted when it comes to the federal government. Understand, under the federal marijuana laws, there is no protections for patients, and all marijuana is illegal under federal courts. But again, in California and approximately 10 other states, we do have the medical marijuana laws that protects patients' use and possession of marijuana. Otherwise, understand that possession of marijuana in California, for example, for up to an ounce, is a $100 fine and misdemeanor. If you are arrested for possession of marijuana for a misdemeanor, they will provide you with a ticket, like a traffic ticket, where you have to go to court and deal with the consequences, which are not serious. But any charges involving something beyond that, for example, over an ounce of marijuana is a misdemeanor, punishable up to 6 months in jail, and if you provide it to others or transport it, it becomes much more serious. It's a felony. Sales of any amount of marijuana, no matter what quantity and for what consideration, is considered exactly that, sales, and is punishable by a felony in the state of California, where you can get up to 3 years in prison. So you have to be aware of these matters and don't take it lightly. I provide my clients and friends that call my office with my guide on marijuana laws. It's called the Margolin Guide to State and Federal Marijuana Laws, which I've been putting out for about 10 years now. In this guide, I provide every aspect almost of anything, everybody's concerns regarding the laws, including possession for sale, transportation, and I also provide different kinds of programs that they have offered. For example, diversion, Prop 36, which is drug court, and I've included also the laws in all 50 states. And I've also included, of course, the important matters concerning the medical rights of patients and matters concerning what patients have to do in order to become medical and how they go about getting their recommendations from their physicians. If you call my office, I would be more than happy to send you a free copy if you mention this program at 1-800-420-LAWS. That's 1-800-420-LAWS. And we'll send you out a free copy of my guide, which is quite informative and really will tell you what I think most people have most questions about and give you heads up as to what you face if you do get in trouble. It also includes your constitutional rights and ways to understand what rights you have in order to maybe avoid getting in trouble, because knowing the law and your rights can be the best way to stay out of trouble.